Hare Krishna. I'm here to serve. I am B.R. Madhusudan, and we're here to try to share Srila Govinda Maharaj, Srila Sridhar Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada, Srila Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, and the Rupa Nuga Sampradaya. So first of all, our obeisances to our masters, Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj, Srila Gurudev, Srila Bhakti Rockok Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj, Srila Guru Maharaj, and Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. And to our Grand Master Bhagavan Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur, who has brought Krishna consciousness clean and pure for the whole world to receive, to relish, to practice, and to come back home to a life of eternal joy. And that is the purpose of life, the purpose of creation, of living, of consciousness is joy, not suffering, not struggling, but a life of joy, a life of happiness. That is achieved when we put the Lord at the center, see what He wants from us. We know He is all good. We know He is our best well-wisher. We know He's there when we need to make a prayer. Let us try to remember Him always with love and affection. And who is God? God manifests in many ways, but the Vedas, which the whole world has appreciation for, the ancient scriptures from the Himalayas, from the old time in India when people knew what was what. They knew all about birth and death, old age, disease, but they know what is beyond that and what is the ultimate goal of life. And there, the conclusion, there is one original form of God from whom all other forms emanate, and He is Sri Krishna, reality the beautiful. Yes, we can have conceptions of Narayan, conceptions of Ramachandra. These are all manifestations of the Lord with different moods of worship attached to them. But the original Lord is full of love, beauty, sweetness and charm. So from nowhere we've come to this understanding. This understanding was given in Srimad Bhagavatam, the conclusion of the Vedas, and also given and spotlighted by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So we must remind ourselves sometimes why we came to Krishna consciousness, the great treasure that we found in Krishna consciousness, and we must not become blasé. We must not just take it for granted, take this guidance that we've got for granted at any time. We must appreciate where we've come from to this jump to the understanding of the Supreme Lord and how we can be connected through service. This jump we must appreciate, and we must remember why we came to chant Hare Krishna. So, to share some reflections, I'm going to read from you today from the preface to, it is called the preface? Yes, it's the preface to a small book which was brought together by, at that time, Shruta Shravan Prabhu, who later became known as Sri Pad Vaishnava Maharaj. I only knew him as Shruta Shravan Prabhu. I just can't recall his title just now. Sorry about that, Vaishnava Maharaj. But Sripad Vaishnava Maharaj, as Shruta Shravan Prabhu, then he brought this book together called the Bhagavat. Bhagavat Darshan was the book, a little hardbound book with a brown cover. But the preface to this book is by Krishnakanta Devidasi. And Krishnakanta, Munindra Mohan Prabhu, Shantimoy Devidasi, Madhurananda Prabhu and Shyama Sundar Prabhu, the founders on behalf of Srila Gurudev of the ashram where I am here speaking from the Italian Villa Govinda ashram. So she wrote a preface to that book at the request of Shruta Shravan Prabhu, and this is short, but this is some reflection which we can all feel some parallel in our own lives. So she's writing, I offer my Dandavat Pranam to the feet of the readers who are like innumerable streams of sweet and fresh water flowing from that enormous lake of mercy which is our beloved spiritual master, Srila, who is Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj, who is in this way inundating the world through his devotees. I actually have no capacity to chant the glories of our Gurudev and of his faithful disciples. I feel so fortunate that I have received his mercy, his affection and his love, and I know that it is only because of his grace that I also have the mercy, affection and love of his followers. I will never be able to reciprocate what they are giving to me. It is really amazing to see what a warm and beautiful family we have. And then she's quoting, Vipada santu taha shashvat tatra tatra jagat guru bhavato darshanam yatsyat apunar bhava darshanam. And then her words, Krishna Kanta Devi Dasi is saying, Queen Kunti is praying, inviting danger to come, because in dangerous situations Krishna is coming to her. Danger is a sign that Krishna is coming to help her and the Pandavas. It is bringing the Lord closer into a more intimate relationship. This is a very beautiful shloka, and this is also my experience. This disease, this danger has drawn all the affection of Sri Gurudev and his devotees to me. She previously had leukemia and was giving this while in that condition. So this disease, this danger has drawn all the affection of Sri Gurudev and his devotees to me in a very intense way. I am actually shocked to see the infinite capacity of our Guru Maharaj to give, to freely give to everyone, especially the most needy. By the grace of Sri Gurudev, we have received this knowledge of the immortality of the soul. By the grace of Srila Gurudev, we have received this knowledge of the immortality of the soul, of our eternal relationship with God. So we have no fear of death. I remember when I was a teenager, I was looking at the world around me, always thinking, how short is this life? We can die at any time. And I was very disappointed because in my heart I knew that I was not utilizing my time properly. I had the desire to do good for myself, to give my life for a good cause. But I was very frustrated because I could not find anything that I considered to be good enough, to be worth living for. So I was running here and there, vainly trying to find fulfillment. Then when I had just about given up, suddenly my Gurudev appeared in front of me and my life changed completely. Here is what I was looking for. Here is the cause that I was looking for, the absolute cause, the perfect cause, the fulfillment of my life. What a relief! Where have I been all this time? How could I live? What a waste of time! So, now I am here, imperfectly trying to follow the perfect path through the help of the perfect Master. What more can I ask from life? Only that by the mercy of the Vaishnavas, my attempt will become perfect. Please help me to become a perfect servant of my Gurudev. This is my prayer to you all forever. Krishna Kanta Devidasi. Hare Krishna. And since then, so many years have passed, and indeed, the devotees' prayers and Gurudev's well wishes and blessings have fueled her for continuous life of devotional service here as one of the main pillars of the ashram, but who has also translated very carefully, many of the books of Srila Gurudev and of Srila Guru Maharaj, and translated those into Italian, and she's been giving numerous discourses, online talks, and is the inspiration for the life of so many devotees here and around the world. So, just today, when we are each reflecting about our own lives, we are trying to be sincere, then we can hear from the sincere heart of the devotees, and we can similarly make a prayer to the devotees. Please help us that we may each become good servitors of our divine masters. We have the best masters, and we need each other. We've come to the association of devotees, we've come to the association of the teachings and the current of our divine masters. We must treasure that and make our life perfect. All right, dear ones, in remembrance of Munendra Mohan Prabhu here, whose expression that is, dear ones, which is a very sweet expression to the devotees. So dear ones, remembering the good qualities of the Vaishnavas, continuing and especially remembering the super qualities of Srila Gurudev and Srila Guru Maharaj, and hoping everyone can catch that wonder, that beauty, and this great opportunity now to make our lives perfect by following that guidance in practice and not just by knowledge. Jai, wonderful Gurudev, Srila Bhakti Sundar Govinda Dev Goswami Maharaj ki Jai. Jai, wonderful Guru Maharaj, Srila Bhakti Rock Sridhar Dev Goswami Maharaj ki Jai. Wonderful Srila Prabhupada, Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada ki Jai. Bhagavan Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur ki Jai. All of our Sri Guru Vaga, coming from Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu through Rupa Goswami to the present time ki Jai. Harinam Sankirtan ki Jai. Nitai Gaura Premanandi. Hari Hari Bo. Vancha Kalpa Tarubhyascha Kripa Sindhubhya Evacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Dandavat Pranam. Best wishes. We'll meet online again soon, whoever may be with us here now. Hare Krishna. Govinda Govinda.